bet you didn't see that coming.
Hey there, super friends, what is up? My name is CJ, and you are watching CJ's Cosplays. Thank you so much for checking out the channel, and for those of you returning, welcome back. For those of you new to the channel, over the past few weeks, I started construction on two of my first cosplays that I will be tackling in 2021, the Winter Soldier and Ichabod Crane. But I wanted to take the time to talk about one of the cosplays that I will also be doing this year, Quicksilver. Now, I asked you guys over on my Instagram which version of Quicksilver I should do, and it was almost an even split between Aaron Taylor Johnson's and Evan Peters. Now, while Evan Peters' version of Quicksilver did win out, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna do both.
Oh, I'm crazy. Why did I do this?
So I figured I'd take the time to do a short breakdown of both versions of those cosplays. First off, let's talk about the more simple one, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Before we get started, I want to ask you super friends if you could please help me out by getting me to my goal of 200 likes on this video. I'm very appreciative of all of your views, and by you guys doing this, it will let me know that you want to see more of this content. Also, if you haven't already, please take this time to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Now that that's out of the way, let's get talking about what you guys are here for and what I love to do. Cosplay. So when it comes to Quicksilver's costume in Age of Ultron, it's not like there are many different versions of the character to choose from. While he has a few outfits in the movie, he really only has one superhero costume, so that's the one that we're going to be doing. To start off with, I went on Amazon and I picked up this shirt from a seller called Gala for only $19.99. Comes in a plastic bag right here, which we're going to open up right now, and let's see what we got. Here we go. I'll give you guys a look at the front of the shirt. This shirt is made of 88% polyester and 12% spandex. So one of the big draws to buying this shirt is that it actually has an accurate backside to the one that Aaron Taylor Johnson wears in the film. There are some sellers out there who sell versions of this shirt, but the back is basically just a copy of the front, so you don't get the same detailing that exists on the back of the shirt. It is a very clingy material, and they do suggest on the website that you size up. For instance, I had to go up 2 sizes compared to the size that I normally wear because this is done in Asian sizing. One of the biggest downfalls to the shirt is the fact that the pattern on the sleeves doesn't line up on both sides, really at all. Here you can see what I'm talking about. As you can see on this side, it lines up evenly at the stitch, but you have this very weird little piece of spandex that is just clinging on the outside, which I'm just gonna clip off. Now, I haven't tried this shirt on yet, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to take in the sides, which I'm gonna do with my sewing machine, and I will get that out to you guys in an upcoming video. Now, the next piece of this costume that we're gonna look at is the pants. Now, from the looks of it, the pants that Quicksilver wears in Age of Ultron were probably custom built. Now, I've looked all over the internet, and I've only been able to find few photos of the screen-accurate costume as it appeared on display at Comic-Con, as well as images of the costume on the Hot Toys version of the figure. It looks like these pants have some very intricate detailing, with these gray and blue arrows that go along the front thigh section of the pants, and it looks like that there's also a gray patch that exists on the back of the thigh. Now, I may have these pants specially constructed by the folks over at White Sheep Leather in the future, but since I have so many other cosplays that I'm going to be working on at this time, I decided that I'm just going to use a pair of joggers that I already have. Here you can see these are just normal gray joggers that I got at Marshall's that have a black patch coming down the side, which is a little different to the pair that Quicksilver wears, but I may do some embellishing on these in the future, which I can also put up in a video if you guys want to see that. And for the last piece of this costume, we have what is probably Quicksilver's most important piece of clothing. It's footwear. Now, the sneakers that Quicksilver wears in Age of Ultron are actually a pair of gray Adidas Pure Boosts with a white midsole and lime green lining and sole. And these sneakers were actually released to the public in 2015 with a limited run. But like most limited run sneakers, unfortunately, they all sold out and are impossible to find now. So for the time being, I'm going to be using a pair of light gray and blue Adidas Pure Boosts that I already have on hand. Now we're going to put all this stuff on in a little bit, but right now let's take a look at Evan Peters. Now when it comes to Evan Peters' turn as Quicksilver, there are 4 different versions of his costume to pick from. Now the look that I really want to do is Evan Peters' costume at the end of X-Men Apocalypse. For that, I'm going to be contacting the folks again over at White Sheep Leather and see if they want to build this suit for me. But since I'm already working on Winter Soldier, Ichabod, and starting my research on Loki at the same time, I think we're going to hold off on that suit. So for the time being, we're going to be doing an amalgamation of Quicksilver's costume from Days of Future Past and X-Men Apocalypse. In both films, Quicksilver wears an awesome silver motorcycle jacket. In Days of Future Past, his jacket is completely silver, while in Apocalypse it has these really cool black panels that go along the side of the jacket. So back in 2014, when I decided that I wanted to do a Quicksilver cosplay, I actually purchased a leather jacket off eBay, which I will have linked in the description below. Now this is based on the jacket that he wears in X-Men Days of Future Past. It features a side zipper with a fully functional pocket right in the front of it. It also has adjustable zippers on the side. It features vents on both sides of the jacket, which are not real. They don't actually open, but it's a nice little detail because it matches the one that he wears in the film. Now, one thing I will say about this jacket is that the sizing on it is a little big. So if you plan on wearing this jacket open like he does in the film, I would suggest maybe downsizing. Now, while I prefer the jacket that Quicksilver wears in X-Men Apocalypse, since I already have this one on stock, I'm just gonna go with this one. I might eventually upgrade to that one, but if I'm planning on doing the white sheep leather custom built suit, I might just hold off on buying another jacket until then. Next up is Quicksilver's t-shirts. In X-Men Days of Future Past, Quicksilver wears a Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt, while in X-Men Apocalypse, he wears a Rush Moving Pictures tour t-shirt. Now, I actually own both of these t-shirts, but unfortunately, I can't locate the Pink Floyd one. So I'm going to be using my Rush t-shirt for the time being. Now for the pants that Quicksilver wears in both X-Men Days of Future Past and Apocalypse, it looks like he is wearing a pair of coated or leather skinny jeans. So for this, I'm going to be using a pair of old Levi's black 11s, and I am going to be painting them with tulip puff paint in both black and metallic silver to try to get that coated look. Now for the shoes, this time Quicksilver has swapped out functionability for style. In Days of Future Past, he rocks a pair of John Favreau's Converse, while in X-Men Apocalypse, he wears a pair of all-silver Nike Air Force One highs. Now, since I like Quicksilver's costume better in X-Men Apocalypse than I do in Days of Future Past, I think I'm going to be customizing a pair of Nike Air Force Ones in a future video. But for the time being, we're going to be using a pair of silver Converse that I already have on hand. When it comes to Quicksilver's props on his costume in the X-Men movies, he really only has two that stand out. Number one is those silver goggles, which I ordered a pair of on Amazon and I'm now waiting for them to come. Now, since both of those incredible show-stealing scenes feature Quicksilver listening to music, we are going to have to address his music listening device. In X-Men Apocalypse, Quicksilver wears a really cool stereo belt, which was a precursor to the Walkman since the film takes place in 1973 and the Walkman didn't appear until 1979. While in Apocalypse, he upgrades to a yellow Sony Walkman WM-F5. Now, since that Walkman is currently selling for over $1,000 on eBay, I decided I'm just going to use the yellow Walkman I already have. Here we have a yellow Sony Walkman WM-SX-F39. Now, while this Walkman didn't come out until 1993 and the film takes place a decade earlier, I decided that I just can't justify spending $1,000 on an outdated piece of technology. So we're gonna have to make do with this. Now, the last and most important part of the costume that we have to talk about is Quicksilver's hair. In Avengers Age of Ultron, Quicksilver is rocking a shorter hairstyle with dark roots and white tips. Now, while in the X-Men series, Quicksilver is rocking a full head of silver hair. So for this, I'm thinking about potentially buying a wig and then cutting it and layering it and going that route. But for the time being, I actually went on Amazon and I purchased some silver hair wax. This is made by a company called HIAR and it comes in a gold box. Features a lot of Chinese writing on the sides and it has some pretty broken English on the sides of it. So we're gonna put this in my hair in just a little bit, but before we do that, let's get into costume. Alright guys, so here we have on the Quicksilver shirt from Jim Gala. One thing I forgot to mention before is that Quicksilver's shirt actually in the film features thumb holes. This shirt unfortunately has no thumb holes, but no fear about that. When I eventually wind up taking in this shirt on the sides, like I said, I knew I was going to have to, I'm just gonna plop those bad boys in. Alright guys, so now let's get into looking at the HIAR silver paste. Alright, so the first thing it says to do is to clean the hair and then use a blow dryer. So I'm gonna go wet my hair, go blow dry, and then come right back. Alright guys, so now that my hair is nice and blow dried, I'm starting to realize that my hair is definitely too long for doing this cosplay. So in the future, I'm probably going to be using a wig, but I still want to test out this product to see what it's like for those of you out there who are thinking about using it. Alright, so let's open this thing up. Now from other reviews of this product that I've seen out there, they recommend that you use a lot of it, so I might be using a lot of this in my hair. All right, here we have the silver paste, and you know what? Let's just get our hands dirty. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was a mistake. There's so much of it on my hands right now. All right, let's try it out. All right, so this is what we're looking at now. Apparently, let's try to work this thing on. I have too much hair. This is, it's definitely getting silver on my head. How good it looks, I don't yet know. All right, that looks like crap, but let's just add more anyway. Why not? We have it. I feel like I'm filling my head with clay right now. All right, so it's definitely getting more silver. Maybe it's more appropriate for the X-Men version. Definitely not for the Aaron Taylor Johnson version. Let's just keep adding what we got here. Maybe I should do the hairstyle that he has in WandaVision, where it's like, all right, let's get more on the sides, I guess. This is an epic fail. Oh wow, that looks terrible. Well, I guess if I look like this, it just looks like maybe I was afraid of the shower and I got so scared that I haven't washed my hair in like 5 weeks. It's what it feels like on my head right now. It's an absolute mess. I can't wait to get this stuff out of my hair. Bet you didn't see that coming. All right, guys, so here are the results with the HIAR silver hair wax. I could see this working for some people, but unfortunately, because of the length of my hair, this is just not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to invest in a wig, and I'll probably be looking over at Amazon now, but I still wanted to get this to you guys because I look absolutely ridiculous right now, and I just wanted you guys to see how this looks. All right, guys, so now let's get into a full body view. All right, guys, so here we have a full body look at the Gala shirt from Amazon. This shirt really does cling to the skin a lot. I'm actually really kind of uncomfortable wearing it right now, and I might wind up looking for a different place to get a shirt from in the future. I know that Heroes Time has a custom version of the shirt that you can have made to your body measurements, and I think that's something that I might just do. All right, folks, so here we have our version of Quicksilver's costume in X-Men Apocalypse. Now, in all honesty, I think that this look is gonna wind up pretty cool. I don't mind the all silver jacket. I might go in with some black leather paint by Angelus that I have, and I might do some of those panels that I was talking about before. If you guys wanna see that, please let me know in the comments below. Here we have our yellow Walkman, which I really don't think is that bad. So now what I want you guys to do is down below in the comments, let me know which version of Quicksilver you guys think looks better. This version or Avengers Age of Ultron. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you guys coming back to the channel and giving me all of your support. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications so this way you guys never miss a post. And if you're interested, please check out one of my previous videos where I announced my Winter Soldier cosplay giveaway. That's right, folks, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away the jacket that I review in that video. So thank you guys again for watching this video. I hope you guys are staying happy. I hope you guys are staying healthy. Hope you guys are staying safe. And staying super, friends.